Did you guys see it? Did you guys watch the TNA Impact show last night, Monday night, the live show, the big show that they advertised about Hulk Hogan's come back to professional wrestling, his return to the ring? Did you tune in to watch the biggest night, supposedly the biggest night in TNA wrestling history? I did. I watched the whole thing. And let me tell you what I thought of it. Let me tell you exactly what I thought. I thought it was a train wreck, a disaster. Okay? Now, I hate to say this because there's already a lot of negative opinion and criticism of TNA, especially on YouTube. But it's well deserved because they're falling apart. They really are scrambling to make a good show, and it's not working. Unfortunately, they're sucking. Last night, I don't know what the ratings were. I hope they were good. But the show was a disaster. It was really bad because, where do I begin? I just felt like there were so many segments that got sort of sabotaged or blown. So many blown spots, missed spots. Oh boy. Let's just take a look at some of the photos. And while we're looking at them, I'll talk about what transpired, what went wrong, what should have happened. I didn't watch Raw at all. I just sacrificed watching any other show or doing anything else with my Monday night to watch all of this show. The entire TNA broadcast. Okay? Now, I didn't have really big expectations. I was a little bit excited. I thought it would be an interesting show, a fun show. And it was, but really, they screwed up pretty bad. Alright, well, they advertised, they made this big to-do about the first 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes of TNA Impact was going to be truly spectacular. Why did they make such a big deal about that? They had Hulk Hogan and Abyss come out. Hulk Hogan was dressed in the red and yellow. I mean, just like he did in WWE in 2002, 2003. Nothing really special there. Same Hulk Hogan entrance. You know, it was exciting to see him, yeah. But, no big deal. And then they had AJ and Flair come out, yes. Okay, no big deal there. We've seen that plenty of times. Flair gets in the ring and wrestles. Hogan gets in the ring and wrestles. They beat each other up a little bit, back and forth, shenanigans. And then all of a sudden, Sting hits the ring. The lights go out. Music plays. The lights come back on, and Sting is standing in the middle of the ring with a baseball bat, like he always does. Okay, now it's been quite a while since we've seen Sting in TNA. The last time I think he appeared was on the first ever live Monday show. All we did was see him in the rafters, so we really weren't sure what he was thinking, what he was going to do. How will he respond to Hulk Hogan? Well, now we know. Sting turned heel in an instant. He turned heel by attacking Hulk Hogan and Abyss. Why did Sting do this? Why did they have Sting do this? Alright, I guess, first of all, they did it for shock value. Just like with the AJ Styles heel turn. The biggest and boldest thing they could do was have their, icon, their legend, the one guy that the fans really want to cheer, and if they turn him bad, I think that's the most shocking thing they could possibly do, which would get people, interested. People want to see and hear why Sting turned heel, what he has against Hogan, so on and so forth. they'll feel kind of betrayed by Sting, and it'll just create all this drama. But really, I mean, we weren't even able to celebrate Sting's return for a millisecond. I mean, well, a few milliseconds, but he turned so quickly and without reason. It was just horrible. We didn't even get the chance to appreciate Sting's return. Not only that, they book him in a match, okay? They put him in a match that's not advertised for television against Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam made his debut last night, but you wouldn't have known it if you just blinked. You could have missed it. Rob Van Dam didn't even get a proper entrance. They just threw him in a match against their best guy. He came in there, kicked him once with a drop kick or a side kick, and then somersault, splash, pinned him 1, 2, 3. Rob Van Dam wins. We don't even get it like a few seconds to celebrate. Sting attacks him with a baseball bat. Okay, Sting beats the crap out of Rob Van Dam. It's like, what? Really? You bring in this top star, 2 top stars, and the guy that makes his debut, you just totally bury him in the first few minutes. That doesn't make any sense, guys. And then you did this long segment. There was this really long segment with Rob Van Dam getting hit over and over with a baseball bat, and then trying to get back up, and then getting hit with a baseball bat again. And then Hogan comes down to the ring and tries to stop Sting. And then the security guards come out, and we're watching this struggle between the security guards and Hulk Hogan for like 3.5 minutes. And then Sting hits Rob Van Dam with a baseball bat again. And then Hogan gets too close to the ring, and Sting hits him with a baseball bat. And then there's a struggle between the security guards and Sting and Hogan. And then guess what happens? Hogan gets hit with a baseball bat again. It was ridiculous. There was no point to that long stretch of entertainment right there. That whole segment was just stupid. And they didn't even do anything with it. Like, that was it. That was the end of the Sting part. Sting didn't do anything else for the rest of the night. Hogan reschedules the match against Flair and AJ. And it's like, what's going to stop Sting from coming to the ring and using the bat again this time? Why are we to believe that he's not going to just come back out and hit him with the bat again? It doesn't make any sense. It was a train wreck. It was a mess. There was 2 wrestling matches the whole night? 2 or 3. I mean, if you can count the Rob Van Dam versus Sting match, which you really can hardly even count that. That was terrible. 2 matches the whole night. Okay, and don't let me... I'm not even going to get started on the whole angle with the outsiders here, Hall and Waltman and Kevin Nash and all that. And the Mick Foley, Jeff Jarrett thing. I'm not going to get started on that. I don't have time for it. It was weird, but that's about all I'm going to say. I want to get to the point with the ending of the show. Had Jeff Hardy come out for some reason. Jeff Hardy come out to save the day as the good guy. This is his return to TNA since the live Monday night show a month back or so. Since January. 3 months or so. Anyways, Jeff Hardy came out, got on the top rope, just about to do his move, just about to do one of the most beautiful and exciting moves you've ever seen. And they cut it. They cut the show. They stopped the cameras. What a load of crap, They went 8 minutes overtime, and they still couldn't get to the point. They still couldn't get to the conclusion where Jeff Hardy lands the big splash or whatever. It was terrible. They tried to add all this drama to it, and I don't think it went over too well. Maybe your opinion is different. Let me know what you think. I hope TNA is able to improve. I really do.